Welcome to Rwanda, the heart of Africa.
Welcome to Rwanda, heart of Africa. Murakaza neza.
Rwanda, a nation once scarred by tragedy, now reborn as one of Africa's cleanest, safest and most innovative countries. From the rolling thousand hills to the vibrant streets of Kigali, Rwanda is rewriting the African story with smart cities, women leading the way, world-class infrastructure and an unshakable spirit of unity. And with over 1.6 million visitors expected in 2025, the world is taking notice.
All you see today wasn't always here. Let me take you back a little bit.
Only 3 decades ago, Rwanda was torn apart by one of the darkest chapters in modern history, the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, which even inspired the movie Hotel Rwanda. I had a chance to see and hear these stories up close, and honestly, it was deeply emotional. In just 100 days, over 800,000 lives were lost, as long-standing tensions between the Hutu majority and the Tutsi minority exploded into unimaginable violence. What makes this tragedy even more haunting is that neighbors who lived side by side, sharing farms, schools, and even marriages, were suddenly turned against each other after extremist leaders spread fear and propaganda. Ordinary farmers, storekeepers, classmates were armed with machetes and pushed to kill everyone they once called friends, relatives, and even in-laws. The trust that held communities together was shattered almost overnight.
A 1994 genocide against Tutsi. So it's a genocide that happened in Rwanda in 1994 genocide, and basically it was targeting the Tutsi. We've lost over 1 million population. Most of the times they were here. Most of them were actually like either young people or like even other people. And I would say that it's one of the worst tragedies that happened to the Rwandan population for decades, basically. So now it's been 30 years, but we still remember what happened in 1994 genocide against Tutsi, and then we still remember even those happy soul that we've lost.
Yet, out of this unimaginable pain, Rwanda has since embarked on an extraordinary journey of healing, reconciliation, and rebuilding, a story the world continues to draw inspiration from.
But today, under the leadership of Paul Kagame,
Rwanda has transformed into one of Africa's safest and most forward-thinking nations.
What he truly did, and it was something which is really nice, is uniting people again. And making all people feel at home. Telling them to like be all Rwandans. If you want to achieve like big things, we gotta unite. That's why we see all these things happening. It's because all people came like and became one.
I would say like there's basically a huge transformation that happened for over like now 30 years, like after the genocide, because the genocide happened in 1994. Now that one, the country basically was destroyed and everything was actually to build everything from the scratch. And then under the leadership of President Paul Kagame, we actually managed to build, like most of the time, focus on infrastructures, actually even focusing on building the images of Rwanda, because now most of the people knew Rwanda about just the genocide. They didn't know anything about Rwanda, and now the president did this by bringing all these actually campaigns like a Visit Rwanda, other campaign to make sure that we showcase our tourism and our hospitality and investments potential to the world, so people can just come and then live in here. I would say the infrastructures have been built. We are one of the people, actually one of the countries in Africa that are having one of the, maybe like I would say like education. We actually have what we call education for all. We do have one of the best actually have centers like in the world. I would say like a health sectors in Rwanda is one of the best, because I can pay my $2 and then be able to access almost every single hospital in Rwanda. So much going on in terms of maybe education, in terms of maybe hospitality, in terms of health sectors, in terms of basically almost everything. And I would say anything, most of the stuff that I'm so proud of is the security. Rwanda is really safe. And you guys, when you come in here, you're going to see it yourself.
Recently, Rwanda was ranked the 59th best governed country in the world out of 120 nations. Here is something you will notice right away. No trash on the streets. Why? Because Rwanda banned plastic bags. The roads are cleaned daily. And every last Saturday of the month, Rwandans come together for a community activity called Umuganda.
So Umuganda is actually, it goes back way like in 80s, actually the King's era. Umuganda is a community work where every single Rwandese who actually above 16 join his friends or his colleagues, his community members to come and do some cleanings. It happens every single Saturday, but every single once a month on the last Saturday of the month, and then that's where almost every single citizen come together to clean. And now most of the times we build infrastructures like roads, like schools and stuff like that. And every single part of, people, even actually friends of Rwanda, the foreigners who are living in the country, or most of the times welcome to join the other people, because everyone. So we do come together most of the times, and then we do some cleanings, we do some construction of infrastructures and everything. And it's one of the things that actually bring the community together to have fun, to know each other, and actually to associate with each other.
With public trash bins thoughtfully placed on every street corner, Kigali makes it easy for everyone to keep the city spotless. The dedicated street cleaners work tirelessly every day, earning deep respect for their role in maintaining Rwanda's pride as one of the cleanest countries in the world. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. In Rwanda, everyone is simply Rwandan. No tribe, no division, just one people. The spirit of unity is everywhere. Rwandans are known for their warmth, hospitality, and discipline.
Back in days, like in 90s, the days like before the genocide, actually, they were like what we call like a race. Like we do have people say, okay, you're from this tribe, you're Tutsi, you're Hutu, you're Mutwa and stuff like that. And then most of the times they look like a discrimination. Basically, they say like if you're rich, we'll take you and then you're Tutsi. If you're middle class, we'll say, oh, maybe you're Hutu. And then if you're the poor people, most of the people are actually living by hunting, so you're Mutwa. After the genocide, the government brought a program called Ndu Munyarwanda. Basically, it means I'm a Rwandan. And I'm not like maybe Tutsi, I'm not Hutu, I'm what? I'm only a Rwandan. And that program actually was introduced to actually bring all the communities together to make sure that you're not coming from this side, you're not coming from this side, or because you're coming from the north, or because you're coming from the south, or you're supposed to be called this type of name. But everyone you are Rwandan, and then I'll say like that things will actually build unity among we Rwandese.
In Kigali and most parts of Rwanda, I noticed something unique. Both commuters and motorcycle riders, known as motaris, always wear helmets. It's one of the fastest yet safest way to move around the city. Even though ride-hailing services like Move and homegrown Yego are also available for commuters. So what's the consequence of someone not using their helmet?
Not using a helmet is not that you can only get fined here in Rwanda, but also it can be bad for your health. Like if you do an accident and your head gets a problem, it's going to be a bad thing.
Public security in Rwanda is top-notch, with security personnel and cameras almost everywhere, not just in Kigali, but across most parts of the country, making it one of the safest destinations to visit. And Rwandans proudly carry themselves with a unique sense of beauty and dignity. From the graceful women to the handsome men, all embodying the elegance of the Thousand Hills. Rwanda is often called Africa's Singapore, and for a good reason. Like Singapore, Rwanda is small, landlocked, yet fiercely determined to rise as a global hub of innovation.
So far here in Rwanda, the tech ecosystem is still young, but it's growing faster than most countries in Africa. So it's a ecosystem where everything in Rwanda is trying to be digitalized, mostly starting from the resources from government. Most government services are now digitalized, they are now available online. So at least 80% of services from government is online. The way government put an effort in increasing the digital talent, increasing the digital services everywhere. So we have even the Vision 2030, where almost 100% of government services will be digitalized. So this means that we are trying to digitalize every sector, everything, so to make sure that services are going smoothly as possible. Well, my name is Bonner. I'm a founder of Postnote. Postnote is an educational platform which focuses on project-based learning system.
Take Kigali Innovation City, home to groundbreaking startups, research hubs, and world-class universities like the African Leadership University, ALU. What makes ALU stand out? It is bold missions, not majors model, hands-on learning, and mandatory internship that prepares students to tackle real-world challenges. Its innovative campus, leadership-focused core curriculum, and diverse student body drawn from 30 to 40 African countries make it a true Pan-African powerhouse. Right next door, creative workspaces like Noskin buzz with energy as some of Africa's brightest minds collaborate to shape the continent's future. But Rwanda's smart transformation goes beyond education. Through platforms like Rainbow, citizens can now access hundreds of government services digitally, simplifying everyday life and making public services more efficient. Add that to Rwanda's reputation for ease of doing business, and it's no wonder why entrepreneurs across Africa are flocking here. Innovation even extends to healthcare. Zipline drones deliver blood and medical services within minutes to remote areas that once struggled with access. And Rwanda isn't slowing down. At the Aviation Africa 2025 Summit, the government, in partnership with China Road Bridge Corporation, debuted Africa's first public flight of a self-flying electric air taxi. That's right, Rwanda is literally pushing Africa into the skies of the future. What ties it all together is safety and trust. Kigali is so safe that emergency systems allow citizens to push a button for help in crucial situations. So far in my travels, Kigali is the only city where I've seen so many well-maintained public spaces. They are open, green, and equipped with lightning-fast internet, keeping students, workers, and tourists seamlessly connected. Equality is central to Rwanda's growth. Rwanda is one of the few African countries where women hold top government and business positions.
Currently in Rwanda, it is said that according to the politics, 30% is for women, then the 70% is for men. In parliament, yeah. In old times, like if I can say that, women used to stay at home and do home stuffs like that, and then the men could go hunting, like looking for something to do, but the women would stay at home. But right now, because of that, many women in Rwanda have that mindset that they should not work. So, but Rwanda has many institutions that enforces women to start their business by giving us loans more than men. Yeah, things like that.
They empower women basically.
Yeah.
So Rwanda definitely has more women in politics and in business. The leadership has really empowered women very, very much. I mean, they empower everyone because there is that gender balance. But that empowering of women and also motivating women to participate in leadership has also inspired most other women or young ladies and girls to come out and have the freedom to create, become like a culture to create jobs. That's something that they have encouraged for many years, to go ahead and be job creators instead of being job seekers. So that has already paved the way for the younger generations. I produce honey. As you can see here, this is the product that I make. This is eucalyptus honey in there, and then but also I do awareness about bees, talking about the use of bees to the environment and to human life.
Over 60% of our actually parliaments, like people who are like actually sitting in the parliament, are actually women, and so over 30% of women in Rwanda, like the CEOs and stuff like that, which shows how they're actually trying to encourage women, or trying to empower them to be able to be on those high situations, like the decisions are made. I'll say like in education, we'd actually support a lot of education. Most of the times, maybe girls who are into STEMs and tech and stuff like that. There's so much like, resources and facilitations are being given to them to make sure they can be able to the same standard that we are as men.
In fact, Rwanda consistently ranks among the top countries in the world for women in parliament. President Paul Kagame's vision has been to empower every Rwandan, and the results speak for themselves. Did you know Rwanda is ranked among Africa's least corrupt countries? Standing tall in Kigali is the anti-corruption monument, a 12-meter steel sculpture of an open arm, symbolizing transparency, openness, and integrity. Its 186 triangular joints represent every nation that signed the UN Convention Against Corruption, a true symbol of global unity. Unveiled in 2019 near the iconic Kigali Convention Center during the International Anti-Corruption Excellence Awards, it's a bold statement against corruption.
I recently moved to Rwanda, and Rwanda has been great to me. Yeah.
What do you see in Rwanda that should be replicated in other African countries, or where you're from?
I think let's talk about business wise. Is very easy. Regardless of what kind of business you want to do, it's very easy to quickly integrate your business in Rwanda. And yeah, the ease to do business in Rwanda. East Africa is my home. Yeah, but I'm from Nigeria, but East Africa is my home. So yes, I have a travel app right now that is about to be launched here in Rwanda. We want to start from Rwanda, then we'll move to Nigeria gradually. So it's www.vistor.app. It's actually a travel app. Actually encourage merchants and vendors. We actually source everything for you guys. We make sure the vendors that is delivering all of those are actually reliable. That's our job. That's how we make it easy for you guys. Just go transport, accommodation, and tour packages and activity to do in every country you want to do. But we're starting from Rwanda. Hopefully very soon we are looking to expand into other African countries.
Rwanda is investing heavily in world-class infrastructure. National carrier Rwanda Air has already expanded its fleet with brand new Boeing 737-800s, strengthening Kigali's position as a rising global aviation hub. At the heart of this vision is the state-of-the-art Bugesera International Airport, currently under construction, which will redefine Rwanda's role as a regional center for travel, trade, and logistics. Beyond aviation, Rwanda is pushing bold innovations. By 2025, Kigali will unveil its first ever observation wheel, the Kigali Sky Wheel, offering both tourists and locals a fresh attraction and panoramic views of the land of 1,000 hills. The city is also exploring futuristic transportation solutions, including cable cars that could one day carry commuters across its rolling hills, easing urban traffic and showcasing Rwanda's green, innovative spirit. Rwanda's skyline is already dotted with iconic landmarks such as the BK Arena, the Kigali Convention Center, and the world-class Amahoro National Stadium, architectural gems that blends culture, modernity, and ambition. With ongoing investments in railways, renewable energy, and urban innovation, Rwanda isn't just building infrastructure, it's building for the future. A future where Kigali shines as a global hub for business, tourism, and smart living. Rwanda is building its largest artificial lake on the Nyabarongo River, set for completion by 2027 to 2028. The dam will generate 40 to 43 megawatts of power, irrigate 20,000 hectares, control flooding, and boost fishing, transport, and tourism. The country is also building more car-free zones, encouraging eco-friendly lifestyles. Public creative spaces are everywhere, with parks, benches, and open-air Wi-Fi zones. Meanwhile, Zaria Court has become one of Kigali's modern architectural landmarks, showcasing Rwanda's blend of tradition and innovation. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Rwanda is blessed with breathtaking beauty, from the rolling hills that earned its nickname Land of 1,000 Hills to Lake Kivu, which not only powers the nation but also attracts tourists to its scenic views.
Everywhere in Rwanda, Rwanda is beautiful. Everywhere you are going to like it. You can visit mountain gorillas, like in northern province. You can visit Akagera National Park. You can visit Nyungwe National Park. You can visit Lake Kivu. Like in Kigali, you can visit Imbuga City Walk, you visit Nyamirambo Car Free Zone, you visit Fazenda, like if you like enjoyment. You can visit some markets like Kimirongo Market, you can visit Art Center. If you want to know about history of Rwanda, you can visit Genocide Memorial. It's very important to visit it so that you can know about our history. You can visit Murukari. It is where our kings used to stay in Rwanda. I hope you will have good time in Rwanda.
Rwanda is home to the endangered mountain gorillas found in the Volcanoes National Park. Every year, the world gathers here for Kiwita Nzina, Rwanda's famous gorilla naming ceremony. Held in the foothills of the park in Musanze district, this cultural celebration has welcomed global personalities, celebrities, and conservationists, all united to name baby gorillas, a tradition that highlights Rwanda's deep commitment to wildlife preservation. With its ever-growing tourism infrastructure, Rwanda is fast cementing its reputation as a must-visit African destination. In Kigali, you can explore Kigali Genocide Memorial Museum, offering a powerful and holistic narrative of Rwanda's history and resilience. Just few minutes away, adventure seekers connect to Fazenda Sengha, situated on Mount Kigali. This outdoor leisure park blends adrenaline and relaxation with activities like horse riding, zip lining, quad biking, archery, and family-friendly games, all with sweeping views of the city and crisp mountain air. It's a perfect spot for families, couples, or groups seeking a mix of fun and serenity. Also in Kigali, you can visit Kigali Universe, offering a wide range of exciting indoor activities, making it a perfect spot for fun and relaxation. Visitors can enjoy bowling, arcade games, virtual reality experience, and trampoline parks. For more natural wonders, take a boat ride on Lake Kivu, where relaxation meets culture and adventure along Rwanda's most stunning waterways. Nyungwe National Park is Rwanda's rainforest gem, alive with chimps, monkeys, and over 300 bird species, with one of Africa's longest canopy walks, misty hiking trails, and breathtaking jungle views. It's the ultimate adventure in the wild. And don't miss Akagera National Park, Rwanda's only savanna park and home to Africa's legendary Big Five: lions, leopards, elephants, rhinos, and buffaloes. Together, they showcase the best of Rwanda's untamed beauty.
My name is Sadi, but many people know me as your Motari. If you are planning to come to visit Rwanda, experience Kigali, you explore it on a motorcycle, I'm very sure you are going to like it. Contact me if you are coming to Rwanda.
Yes, so I own a tour company in Rwanda called Shades Africa. So whenever you want to come and visit Rwanda, you're welcome. We'll take you everywhere you want. Basically in East Africa, Rwanda, Uganda, and then Kenya.
Rwanda is making waves in global sports through groundbreaking sponsorship with European giants like Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid, and FC Bayern Munich. The Visit Rwanda brand is shining on global stage, and it doesn't stop there. Rwanda has also signed a multi-year partnership with Los Angeles Clippers and Los Angeles Rams, expanding its reach all the way to the US. Back home in Kigali, the country's active spirit is on full display. Dedicated roads and lanes for running, cycling, and fitness make the city a true hub for healthy living. Rwanda proudly hosts the Basketball Africa League, the Tour du Rwanda International Cycling Race, and history was made when it became the first African nation to host the 2025 UCI Road Championship, which I attended. In Rwanda, sports are not just activities, they are a lifestyle, a movement, and a gateway to the world.
What's a Rwandan trip without a cup of authentic Rwandan coffee?
Now, I've got to be honest, I'm not really a coffee person, but if you are, trust me, Rwanda's coffee is on another level, rich, strong and world famous. And when you enjoy it alongside local dishes like Ibrahi and Agatogo, which is my personal favorite, you are not just eating, you are tasting the true soul of Rwanda. If you visit Kigali, Rwanda, and you want to have a taste of African cuisine, from East African cuisine, West African, South African to North African, you definitely want to visit Kigali Pan-African Kitchen for your authentic African dishes.
Right now we are in Nyamirambo Free Zone, as known as Mumarangi. So this is a place for eating and drinking the good food that is not expensive. Like for example here, if you have $2, you can eat and drink at the same time. So many people, they like it because they eat good food, and it's a good place for you to bring like your friends. Like when you are a group of people, this is the best place for you to come to.
Rwanda isn't just Kigali, it's so much more.
Musanze, Rwanda's adventure hub, is a gateway to Volcanoes National Park, home to iconic mountain gorillas with its volcanic landscape, lava tunnels, and stunning twin lakes. Tourism here drives jobs, eco-lounge and research, powering development and global recognition. Gisenyi, Rwanda's beach escape on the shores of Lake Kivu. Gisenyi is all about sandy beaches, hot springs, boat rides, and vibrant resorts. It's also a trade gateway to DRC Congo, blending leisure and commerce, making it a key player in Rwanda's economy. To catch the full episode, stay tuned. It will drop soon on our other channel, ConnectsLogTv Plus. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Rwanda is Africa's green pioneer, long before most nations. It banned plastic bags, setting the tone for a cleaner future. Citizens take pride in keeping the environment spotless, while churches and mosques are restricted from using loudspeakers, cutting down noise pollution. Lake Kivu's methane is being transformed into clean energy. Car-free days inspire fitness and eco-friendly living, adding to the smart motorcycles, cars and buses on the streets. You see why Rwanda proves that even small nations can lead big in the fight against climate change. Rwanda is not just a country, it's a vision. It's a promise that Africa's future can be smart, sustainable and united. From its clean streets to its innovation hubs, from its resilient people to the beauty of its hills, Rwanda stands tall as a true heart of Africa.
The meaning of Rwanda comes from the verb kwanda, which means to expand. So Rwanda means to expand, or kwaguka in Kinyarwanda.
So the next time you think about Africa's transformation, think Rwanda, a nation that turned pain into purpose and purpose into progress.